Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Middle Tennessee's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing... Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Madden. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on in midfield. And they swarm him under. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Osborne. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. On the ground, it's Green. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, MTSU.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled immediately after the catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Maddox. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Jose State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw. It's Maddox. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Off he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Kennesaw State right back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights.
Personal foul. Looking to kick it. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab on the left.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the next game.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Getting some heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Fires downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He's got his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Tempo and overdrive. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quick completion on the out. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Scrambling away. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Flips it out to the back. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. They'll go back to the ground. Running with power. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. and the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Jose State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Hill. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, going up top. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. First down here for the offense. The give out of the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Working that left side now. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They ran it on first down, now on 2nd. The inside handoff. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. Quick with the spin move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Madden. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Off the play fake on 1st down. It fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He makes the connection. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route. But you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They move the tight end all over. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying play action. Coming after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Scanning the field, it's Osborne. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. Your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
The throw to the outside is complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's got an open man.
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines, be like, what do you...
All kinds of running room. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to... And the pass is intercepted! Touchdown, MTSU! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Toledo. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Gonna take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. On the run, it's Green. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Osborne. Makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. It's complete to the left, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in to block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Maddox. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up what he can and then slides. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Snatches it on the right. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Setting up the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Madden.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. We didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to pass, it's Osborne. Trying to get to it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Kennesaw State right back to work. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Back open in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Fires to the middle. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Wide out in motion. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the catch. It's Jean-Pierre. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Heaves it deep. Working that left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And that just might do it, man. offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Looking to go up top on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Second down after that incompletion. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Extending the play. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the move, it's Green. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Madden. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes his connection. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it again. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. It's caught. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking downfield. On target to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Snapped it in the shotgun. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Deep shot for the end zone. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You've got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. Feeling some heat. He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
On the run, it's Hill. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, MTSU! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 20 to Auburn.
Going up top on 1st down. He's right on target.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Getting some heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to take off. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Firing to the right, complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They're trying to get to it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.